dating got you looking like this?
So I was spending some time with the Lord and he asked me, why are you afraid? To myself, I was just like, well, I'm not afraid. I'm good. I'm happy. Woo. And I had to think for a minute because I've definitely felt, agitated, anxious, and doubtful. And those are actually all synonyms of fear. And I think the only way I can answer that question is, well, I've made some bad decisions in the past and I'm just afraid of making those decisions again, and specifically when it comes to relationships and finances. So today I want to talk to you specifically about dating and fear. So we're going to start with Matthew chapter 6 verses 30 through 34, and it says, "If that is how God clothes the grass of the field, which is here today and tomorrow is thrown into the fire, will he not much more clothe you, you of little faith? So do not worry, saying, what shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or what shall we wear? For the pagans run after all these things, and your heavenly Father knows that you need them. But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well. Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." So I was prompted to ask myself, what can I do differently this time when it comes to dating? And my answer is, I want to seek the Lord. I want his blessing. So that is seeking him in the friendship zone, seeking him before the first date when you're thinking about dating, and seeking him while dating during that entire season. I don't want to move. I don't want to say yes or no until I hear from the Lord. So for some of you, you may not know how to seek the Lord, and there are so many different ways to spend time with him. But if you for sure want to get an answer from God, get into his word. One of my favorite resources is the Bible app. I love that you can type in a subject or an emotion like anxiety into their little search bar, and all these verses come up. And you can pray. I like to pray those verses over myself and declare freedom from anxiety, or declaring peace over myself. And this is just such an awesome resource, because then you can actually click the verses and it takes you to the entire chapter if you want to get more about the context of the verse, reading the verse before or after that main verse. I've never been one for starting on the first page of the Bible. I know that I can't walk without God. I can't talk without God. He knows what's best for me. I've done things my way and gotten it wrong so many times. So at this point, Lord, you can come and do whatever you want to.
So these are some scenarios that may lead to anxiety and how you can overcome them.
So what if this happens? Well, I did see God before going on the date, but not before swiping or messaging that person. And I didn't hear God tell me not to go on the date. So basically, you did this number. Hey God, I got my plane ticket and I'm headed to the gate, but I really just wanted to check in with you. Do you actually want me to get on the plane? I just wanted to know. Okay, so I think that we've all been there where we have had God as an afterthought, and once we're really, 2 weeks in, we're just like, Lord, did you really want me to pursue him? Keep him first. Don't make God an afterthought. Seek him in the friend zone. Seek him again before dating, before the discussion of dating comes up, and seek him throughout the entire season of dating. Now, what if this happens? So I sought God today, and I believe he wants me to pursue this guy. I think the world would say, go for it. But I've been there, and the biggest thing I can say is really seek the Lord, because in his word you will find in different scriptures that he findeth a wife. He pursues the wife. And there are different ways that, some people may say, oh, well, I just want to continue the conversation. Seek the Lord. Ask him for guidance and wisdom, and ask him to guide your conversation. Really seek the Lord and make sure that you hear him, because there have been times where, my desire for a person is so strong that I think I hear God saying, oh yeah, just call him, or yeah, do this, but then it's actually my desires and not from the Lord. So really spend time, if he's it for you or if she's it for you, seek the Lord. There's not, don't necessarily feel like you have to rush to make these decisions or to make things happen. Seek God, seek God, seek God. I can't say that enough.
Seek the Lord, please.
Okay, so what about this? So, Lord, I was obedient, but where did he go? So this just happened recently. If it doesn't work out, ask God this really important question. So everyone pay attention. Lord, what was I supposed to learn from this? There is a reason for everything. You never know. God could have been protecting you from a stumbling block. Just continue to seek the Lord for guidance. Trust that he has your best interests at heart. Trust God to order your steps, that he would guide you from this point on. You want him to be glorified. It's sad sometimes when someone just up and dips, but it really could be a blessing in disguise. You have no idea how God can use that to increase your prayer life, to take you to the next level in him.
Just seek God and seek God and seek God. I think I've said that like 10 times now.
So I want to leave you with Hebrews chapter 5, verses 7 and 8. It says, during the days of Jesus' life on earth, he offered up prayers and petitions with fervent cries and tears to the one who could save him from death. And he was heard because of his reverent submission. Son though he was, he learned obedience from what he suffered. Remember, the end goal is for God to get the glory out of your life. Don't stop seeking him for guidance. You want to be obedient and just trust him. So until next time, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your quarantine, and I'll see you later. Bye.
Thank you, bud. Woo! Okay.